Part 2. Crimson Flower. Great Tree Moon. Field of Revenge. With the capture of Aryan Road complete, the Imperial Army moves to invade the kingdom capital. They plot to send troops toward now vulnerable House Fraldarius territory and plan to attack Ferdiad from two sides.
Alright, we're back to the 16th, well, not 16th, 17th. Last time was 16th chapter where we invaded Aryan Rod. Had a bit of a thought here. In between the last chapter and this one. Maybe everything that Edelgard's actually accusing the church of is actually because of those who slither in the dark. Just kind of a thought that occurred to me in that regard. Anyway.
So, Aryan Road has fallen. Rodrigue, I swear that I will not allow your death to be in vain.
The scouts have just now returned. Seems the Imperial Army is marching toward the kingdom capital. Are you certain about this, Demitri? As king, do you think it wise to intercept them yourself?
No need to worry yourself. Even if I am defeated, the Blathed bloodline will live on. And the kingdom's territory has never been rich in resources. If the castle falls under siege, our loss is inevitable. I will deploy my army onto the plains and wait for the enemy. Please, position your forces so that they can flank the Imperial Army.
Yes. Given the present situation, making the plains our battlefield is a logical choice. I have no objection. However...
There is only one person I am after. I have no interest in any other prey.
I will take you at your word. Erasing the other child's existence is my task, and mine alone. I will get you back, Mother. I promise.
What do you think, Lady Edelgard? Will they shut themselves inside of Ferdiad?
They will try to intercept us. Of course, Ferdiad will not fall so easily. Even so, if we were to cut off their supply line with a large army, it would eventually fall. It makes much more sense for them to wager everything on a victory at the Tailtean Plains. The same plains where the so-called divine Serios defeated Nemesis, the King of Liberation, in a comeback victory over 1,000 years ago. And about 400 years ago, the hero Lugh created the kingdom by defeating the Emperor of the time on those very plains. Their goal must be to recreate that scene.
Yes, I suppose so. Although the Imperial Army is powerful, if we were to compare the strength of our best to the best of the Knights of Serios, we would likely come up short. The Kingdom's army and House Blathed are also renowned for their unmatched persistence. On the battlefield, it can be assumed that their one and only goal will be to strike you down.
Are you telling me to stay off the battlefield?
Naturally. You are their aim, Your Majesty. You must know it only makes sense to keep you out of their reach.
And you must know that, at a time like this, I absolutely cannot withdraw.
Of course I know that. That is why I will refrain from asking you again to stay away from the battlefield.
The Immaculate One, descendants of the 10 elites, and other extremely fearsome foes await us. But with the help of our friends, we have a chance of defeating them. We're the only ones who can. Within our group, I am included among those with the kind of strength we need to win. I absolutely will not remove myself from the front lines. Professor, you have that same strength as well, whether or not you realize it yet. As Emperor, I must not die in this war, and it would be unacceptable to lose you as well. Until the very end, we'll survive this trial together. Understood?
Alright. So. Let's see. I don't know why I'm looking at this. Battalions. I am gonna have to go and buy so much of the other stuff for this. Gee whiz. Oh, wait, I thought it... Oh, it's two completely different things. Alright, here we go.
Ah, young Abelgard. This is your first time in this room, yes?
That's right. When I was a student, I avoided this place. I couldn't allow the church to learn of my crests, after all.
True enough. But now you have come here by your own choice. Can I take that as an indication that you have come to trust me a little more?
I suppose so, though I'm still bothered by certain things.
Tell me, what things might those be?
Well, we're fighting to free the world from the church's control, and to unify Fodlan. You must have some idea of what the world I'm seeking to create will be like.
With the world freed from the powers of crests, Fodlan's system of nobility will collapse.
Precisely. Our current system is founded on the fact that crests are inherited through blood. If we shatter the status quo so that those without crests are no longer at the mercy of those with them, the very concept of nobility will vanish.
Why should that have any effect on me? I am no longer a member of the nobility.
Perhaps the fate of the nobility is of no consequence to you. But what about that of crests? You've devoted your life to unraveling their secrets. Whereas I seek to create a world where crests are no longer valued. In fact, I would prefer to rid the world of them entirely if at all possible. Does this not concern you?
I see. I think I finally understand why you've always seemed so unsure about me. You imagine your ambition might crush my dreams. I assure you, there is nothing to worry about. I support your plans and your ideals wholeheartedly. But at the same time, I also believe that the influence of crests will not be so easily quelled. That is why I must continue to research them and unravel all the secrets they hold.
I see.
Alright. Interesting. Have we seen this? I don't know.
There you are, Lysithea. I've been looking for you. So, I have a hypothesis about your crests.
I know you're the one who sent me that anonymous letter. There are things we must discuss. Ugh, it sounded like some bizarre love letter.
What? No, of course not. However, I wonder what you would have done if it was.
Now I'm just confused and grossed out.
I'm sorry, but that is not the overall topic of discussion. Do pay attention.
Pay attention to you? As though anything you say is worth listening to. It's not like you can tell me anything I don't already know.
You don't have a very positive opinion of your crests, do you? That's why you should listen to me. I've dug through all my books, and there's no record of anyone being born with 2 crests. You are, to be blunt, an impossible occurrence. For you to have a second crest, it must have been forcibly implanted after birth.
Is that your theory then?
Yes, it is. To further the theory, if the power exists to implant a crest, then it must be possible to remove one too. And that is the real issue at hand.
I could have one removed?
That's what Hanneman is working on understanding. I'm helping him with it.
Professor Hanneman?
Based on your reaction, it seems you want one of your crests removed. I don't think I'd give up having 2 crests if I were you.
Is that so? Even if you've gone through horrifying experiments, endless trauma, and if you knew that all this pain meant you die very, very young, that's what you'd think? You're completely lacking in empathy, so of course you would make such a crass and foolish assumption.
Alright. I don't know if there's really anything of note. Like always, though, if there's something that I come across that is like something I do want to share, I will definitely do that. Otherwise, I will meet you guys back if there's any new.
Seems like the war is good once the dust settles. Hey, how about a favor?
Gosh, why did my brain die again? I'll come back if there's any new support conversations, or if that's not the case, come back when we are finishing up this chapter. I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright. One thing I did want to kind of show off is with Hubert. His conversation was talking about Arundel, and he ends up saying that even Cornelia was one of his, which makes sense because he was kind of upset about the whole thing. I don't know. It's kind of weird that they keep hinting at the fact that you'd be dealing with the ones who slither in the dark, but this campaign you don't actually do that.
Either side will give. I wish we'd consider those who lose. I can appreciate that.
It's kind of weird. I don't know. I think in some sense I understand why they did it, because
This is my favorite. I am rather happy
they want you to pick another path for it. I personally think it could have been done in a sense to where you are.
Oh, I love this meat. Ooh.
That you, after you do fight Rhea and Demitri, excuse me, that you go after everyone that's as part of like the dark side of
so much of this
Thoblin, you know.
My favorite meal.
I do find it, and that's the thing. I find it weird that they cut off this one specific path shorter than the others, where they could have added a few more chapters. And I guess I'll have to actually check. We'll see after the end of the path, but
That
of whether or not they ended it, like cut it off early, or they actually, it's like, okay, no, we're doing this in a way that's being both effective and
food just tastes
it
better
ties
when
it
you're sharing it with friends.
all neatly up, and
Being
rather
alone
than like,
saps all
oh,
the
it
flavor.
left it pretty open,
Yes.
you know. That's just kind of how I'm thinking about it. I hope they didn't just say, you know what, we're not doing this again. We're not going that far just because we don't feel like it. I don't know.
Behold, Professor, we need only sprinkle a bit of this secret ingredient that Happy and I found, and...
Coco, if you go and tell everyone about it, it's not much of a secret.
Of course. Ferdinand. I don't know.
As a noble.
There we go. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Alright, we were able to get Hanneman.
Professor Hanneman, I owe you an apology.
Whatever for? I'm not bothered by you investigating my past.
Ah, so you knew. You're right. I'm afraid I found it difficult to quell my doubts.
What happened? It was over 20 years ago. I suppose you had just barely been born, now that I think on it. My younger sister was afflicted by a disease of the heart, and she met with an early death. It is easy to lay blame for such things, but I considered crests themselves to be the root cause.
Your father bore a major crest, and both you and your grandfather inherited minor crests. Your sister was born without one, but as the daughter of a family in which crests are prevalent, others saw potential in her. That's why she was married off to a certain noble whose influence was waning. He was undoubtedly desperate for power, but no matter how many children she bore him, none manifested a crest. She fell from her husband's favor and was mistreated, ultimately leading to...
As an up-and-coming crest scholar at the time, I knew only despair. What was the use of my research if I could not even save my own sister?
That's why you abandoned your position in the Empire and came to Garreg Mach.
My sister is far from the only victim. Many noblemen have done the same to their own wives, and I despise them for it. So my quest began. I would unlock the secrets of crests, make them available to any who desired. If I achieved my goal, the nobility would be rendered obsolete, and my sister could finally rest peacefully. However, all these years later, I am still far from achieving my goal.
A world in which anyone can bear a crest. That's not so different from a world with no crests at all.
Quite right. And that is why I have chosen to fight by your side. I cannot say what lies in your past, yet I have seen your ideals and witnessed the power of your two crests. I feel certain that you too are a victim of this world, just like my dear sister.
Professor Hanneman, please, say no more. I've made peace with my past. Now I look only to the future, to the world we're fighting to create.
Very well. But if you will allow it, there is one more thing I would like to say on the subject. When I look at you, I am reminded of my sister, and also of my own youth. Though I could not save my sister back then, I am different now. I can support you and lend you my abilities. I will fight for your cause in whatever way you need.
Thank you. That means a great deal to me. Your knowledge and your experience are both invaluable. And your passion, too. I welcome your support. And in turn, I will do my best to earn the trust you have placed in me.
Oh, wow. Wow, wow. Talk about, pretty rough there. Oh, gosh. Dang, dude. Jeez Louise.
Hey.
Did you send for me, Emil?
Stop gossiping about me.
Gossiping? About you? Oh, you wound me, Emil. So what if your name falls from my lips now and then?
If you speak of my past, there will be consequences.
I am aware. I have been silent regarding you secretly being of House Bartels. No, when I speak of you, I bandy gentler truths, such as your fondness for kittens and ice cream. All the silly little details that make you seem human.
Those details are nobody's business but mine.
Oh, Emil, do you have any notion what the rank and file say about you?
No.
They use words like unapproachable, menacing, and inscrutable. Regardless of your skill with a blade, fighting a war as if it were a long series of duels will end in death. And that is why I do what I can to ingratiate you with the soldiers you lead. No thanks necessary.
I see you are still unhappy with me.
Whatever do you mean?
The battlefield is solitary in the end. I've no interest in camaraderie with soldiers.
Are you implying that in combat, you are an utterly matchless warrior? That you can vanquish any foe single-handedly? That you need no cohort supporting you? How perfectly presumptuous! Even I can admit my reliance upon others. While you fight, who stands beside you to gauge the tide of battle? Who eliminates the archers aiming for you? Who heals whatever injuries you might sustain? These are questions you should be asking yourself, Emil. I ask them for you because we're old friends.
Always quick to cut to the heart of the matter.
Just as you are ever an ache in my side. Which is nothing compared to the ulcers your sister must have developed, given your attitude.
Whatever. But there is a truth in your words. However, it is not up for discussion. Stop gossiping about me.
I shall consider it.
Because of course. I got 3 left. Alright, well, anyway, I'm gonna be doing my thing. I'll see you guys later.
One day, I hope you'll give this ring to someone you love as well as I love her.
Okay. Now I'm going to explain my reasoning as to why I'm picking this individual. Because honestly, it's the only one that makes sense if you go down this path, in my opinion. That you would go through so much and you still would not choose her. I think it's obvious. Just my personal opinion. Alright.
Appreciate it.
As far as this goes, there's not really all that much. There's not really anything anyone's not mastered at this point. Also, I sincerely hope... Okay, I did get to that point. I almost got every possible support for Edelgard, which I'm surprised.
Professor Manuela, may I come in? Ugh, this room, what happened here?
Oh, nothing out of the ordinary. Why? Is something the matter?
No, I just... can I help you tidy up? Actually, I have to know. How did you make such a mess in the first place?
Please don't ask for the details. Suffice to say, my room always looks like this after I've been dumped.
Oh, right. Well, let's see what we can do about it.
Your help was unexpected but appreciated, Edelgard. Now, what can I do for you?
I heard that you haven't been acting like yourself, so I came to see if you're doing all right. But the moment I saw you, I could tell you were troubled, so it seemed pointless to ask.
I suppose it was rather obvious, wasn't it? Perhaps I should stop being quite so dramatic. All the same, dear, I'd like to repay you for helping me out. Name your prize.
I don't need a reward, but if you wouldn't mind answering my question, I'd greatly appreciate it.
Of course. What is it?
I once asked you why you chose to retire. You said that the goddess supports you emotionally, but it's up to you to take care of the rest. I have to admit that I don't quite understand what you meant by that. Can you please explain?
Did I say that? I suppose so. From joining the Middle Franc Opera Company to becoming a diva of the grand stage. I went through so much to achieve what I did. Looking back, I don't know how I made it.
What happened during that time?
A lot. My divinely gifted voice only got me to the edge of the stage. From there, I had to work hard to defeat my rivals. I did all of this by myself, through sheer force of will. All so I could stand center stage.
Ah, I see I was wrong about something. I thought that being a devout believer implied a certain weakness of spirit, an inability to survive on your own. But you've proven me wrong, Professor Manuela.
Okay. Let's see what's going on with this.
You seem to have lined up your desserts very meticulously.
What you see before you, Lysithea, is a life choice.
Oh, really?
The most skilled pastry chef in the army has been asked to do the impossible in the heart of wartime. Source high-quality ingredients, employ advanced baking methods, and create these two pastries.
Wow, you've put a lot of thought into this. May I?
Of course. You can have but one, though, and it should be noted that they taste completely different. I thought I'd split them between us, seeing as they were made so carefully and are so very, very special.
Ah, thanks. So, what exactly is the life choice you mentioned? Also, if you are not partaking, I'll just go ahead and eat them both.
Oh no. For you see, if you eat one, you simply cannot, must not, eat the other. Should you eat both, a pair of ingredients, one in each pastry, will combine to poison you.
That seems unnecessarily intense. Just one won't kill me then?
Of course not. But making this choice means you will not be able to taste the second dessert. Ever. No matter what I tell you, you'll never know which one tasted best. And if you are underwhelmed by your choice, you'll regret your decision forever.
So, I should just pick one and be done with it.
But you've already chosen, haven't you? Not between the pastries, but your life paths. You would gamble on the chance of living a long life, even if it meant losing your two crests, correct? Hence my current choice.
Wait, whose choice are we talking about now?
A shortened lifespan doesn't necessarily mean a short life. Even with two crests, you might live a long time. And with you around, the study of crests will undoubtedly reach previously unimagined levels. On the other hand, getting rid of them could help someone that I care about. Maybe. Or maybe it won't help at all. Unfortunately, one never knows until they eat the pastry. Even then, you can never taste them both.
Hang on, Linhardt. Do you mean to tell me you care about me? Since when?
When indeed. You are someone I care about, though. So much so I wish we could be family, you and I.
Family? That escalated rather quickly. Although, having more family does sound nice.
Anyway, I need to be going. Oh, and feel free to eat the pastries. I made up the poison bit because I didn't know how else to say what I wished to say. And because, well, because I believe there are choices we can make where you can have both. I'll show you somehow, before the war is over.
Are you sure these aren't poisoned? Linhardt, wait! Wait!
Okay, alright. That being said, I don't think there's anything we can really... Okay, there's nothing that requires, so we're good. As far as, like, what's changed in this... Like, I've kept Byleth the Enlightened one. I didn't really see a point in changing his class. His stats are insane, don't get me wrong. But, there's that. Edelgard's still the Emperor. She has gotten most of it done. Or at least half of it. Yeah, half of it. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Even with the gym, it just... I don't think she's going to be able to finish it. So, that might change, but I doubt it. She's almost mastered Dromary, and Constance has almost mastered Dark Flyer. I did get... Finally, I got him mastered with Swordmaster, and he's going through Trickster. That's pretty much it, honestly. Everything else is it is just the same thing. Oh, yeah. Actually, let me do a thing. Combat Arts. I need to do this for you. Since I'm not using any of that... You never know. She might need that. Alright, let's get this started.
With Aryan Road behind them, the Black Eagle Strike Force marches north to Ferdiad. They plan for the Imperial Army, stationed in former Alliance territory, to take over Fraldarius land, so they are able to attack Ferdiad from 2 directions. King Demitri anticipates the Imperial Army's strategy, leading the Kingdom Army and Rhea's Knights of Serios out of Ferdiad, and prepares to intercept the Imperial Army at the Tailtean Plains.
Okay. So what's gonna be the big speech for this? I don't know. Is there one? There has to be some big speech.
Mother. Oddly, the rain has come to fall yet again. At this place. Once again, I will fight to take you back. The one who keeps me from seeing you again. I will be sure to return them to the earth from whence they came. The foolish descendant of Hresvelg, who bears her fangs at me, will suffer the same fate.
Lady Rhea.
Call me Serios now. I am no longer the Archbishop, but rather a warrior.
Yes, Lady Serios. Because of the rain, we have not yet confirmed the position of our enemy, or of the Kingdom Army.
Search the route to Ferdiad. It is unlikely that they have strayed far from it. When you discover the Imperial Army's main force, commence the attack. If the Kingdom's army has already engaged, flank the enemy as planned.
As you wish.
Wait for me, dear child. I will be paying you a visit soon. When this sword has been plunged into your chest, yes, that is the very moment I long for.
I was hoping they would strike the church first. We must have miscalculated the rate of their advance. Reorganize the formation. We have no choice but to buy time until the church arrives. It will be a long battle. Are you afraid to do?
No.
So long as I am at your side, there is nothing to fear.
I can always rely on you. Just watch, my friend. We will prevail. I will not fail to get revenge for all who have fallen.
I would follow you anywhere, Your Majesty. Good luck out there.
You as well, Dedu. You as well.
Your Majesty, for you, I will.
A flag of blue is flapping in the rain. It must be the Kingdom Army.
Yes. It seems that King Demitri is leading the troops himself. However, the Knights of Serios have yet to be seen. Perhaps they have split up.
I can't imagine that Demitri would leave the capital to the church and face us with the Kingdom Army alone. He must be planning to use the church to gain the upper hand in battle. With the rain, that must be difficult to coordinate. Still, the Knights of Serios must be around here somewhere.
And we should be on alert for attacks from the side and rear as well. Inform the entire army.
Yes, sir.
Now that I think about it, the Kingdom's army is quite different than it once was. They have taken a position of interception. In the past, the king would have introduced himself before beginning a fair fight.
A fair fight. The words alone remind me of how he once was. Don't you agree, Professor? Yes. He often spoke of such things back at the monastery.
Well, at the present, the words fair fight do not seem to suit Demitri anymore. He dislikes making victims of his friends. But other than that, he will do most anything these days. If he stops at nothing to continue the onslaught, I cannot imagine what will become of the battlefield.
True. As soon as we can take our battle formation, we must advance. Demitri, that past you cling to, I will soon free you from it.
Okay. It wasn't like a big speech or anything, but alright. That's interesting. I knew the whole thing with Rhea saying that she was Serios. I did see that. But this is going to be interesting. To my knowledge, this is a map where you fight both of them. I don't know much else about it. And this is the only time that you ever come to this place to fight, too, so... Oh yeah, this is the only time you come here. Oh, and there's a couple of chests, too. Oh, why? 40 defense, but 7 resistance. I wonder what I'm going to use to beat him. There's that. You have that weapon. Okay, so he's got counterattack. Did I forget about that? Huh. You've got Pavis, you have Armor Effect Null, Armor Blow, Defiant Defense, and... Okay. Although your dex is garbage. Most of your stats are garbage. Good grief, 3 speed? Jeez, dude. Well, how about that? I have that. Sagittae, do the Silver Lance, Brave Axe, Silver Lance, Silver Sword, Wadao, Luna, Miasma, Psychic, Dark Spikes, Bolting, Dark Spikes, Miasma. Okay, so there's several healers, and they also have the ability to strike through your resistance. That bolting might be a little bit of a problem. Maybe. Alright, that being said, I need you to be over here, because I need you to go grab that stuff. Now, I don't know if anyone's going to be hanging out over there because there's barely anybody there, but yeah, we'll see. You can swap with Hubert, and you can swap with Candace. Oh, Candace. Constance! Where did I get the name Candace? I don't know. Alright. Still, that range. I can still hit her without actually being over there where they could hit me. That's amusing. Anyway. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for that. Defeat all enemy commanders. Alright.
Ah, here you are, Edelgard, at your eternal resting place. You have trampled and stolen and blinded yourself to the truth. Today, I will have vengeance for all you have done.
With this battle, the main force of the kingdom will be annihilated. Leave no enemy general alive, least of all King Demitri.
We are uncertain of the enemy's plans, so let us advance our troops with caution. The Knights of Serios have yet to show themselves. They will join the battle at some point. Be ready.
Yeah, and I don't know if that's going to be by way of there being space-wise, or it's actually going to be something that is related to...
I'm in.
Like, what turn it is.
Better accept it. Give the goddess my regards, yeah?
Alright. We'll have you do that.
What's my strategy?
Byleth. We'll wait for that, because honestly... Oh, I have to use death. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I was hoping for that to actually crit. Alright.
I'll cut a bloody path.
Oh wait, what? Is it really only on an enemy's turn that works? Well, that's...
Sally forth!
I always forget how transmute works, honestly. Golly, the damage she does for bolting. And doubly nice that she used her crest. Now I don't have to worry about not having a bolting. Oh yeah, there's two.
More fighting.
Just using meteor at this point.
This is my stage now.
I will prevail.
Put me in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have you slip it
For the Empire.
We're first in line! Charge!
in. Oh, a kingdom general?
Glory
I guess
to the
that...
flag of the knights! Good fortune to his majesty! Fortune to Vargas! Ah!
What the? That kingdom soldier
okay.
just changed into a demonic beast. Dude, Taurus. No. This is something simpler.
This is the work of a crest stone. Why?
I gave them crest stones from the castle vaults.
Fool! Why did you do that?
If we lose here, the kingdom falls. It's our only hope.
You call this hope? Well, we must now claim victory so their deaths were not in vain.
Yes, your majesty. I am with you.
Gautier reinforcements have arrived. We shall crush the Empire weaklings.
Reinforcements. We're in danger. We must defeat the enemy's generals before we're overwhelmed.
So I'm guessing one of those would have been Mercedes and the other Sylvain. Also, I'm kind of... It's interesting you see a very different side of Demitri in the past times, like, because he didn't go psychotic. You know? So it's very interesting to see that difference of a change in the attitude. Alright, I do want to use the... Got a Brave Axe? Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, go ahead and...
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Get rid of as much of these guys as possible.
Same old, same old.
Alright. Really? Is it one of those that don't take any... Yeah, anti-magic armor. Ugh. I know I can do this.
Remember this surface. I have a strategy.
And I can just have Dorothea and Constance attack on the barrier. Oh, hold on. Briganda is the only one that can attack the barrier.
Do it just as I planned.
Well, let me do this instead.
I will prevail. Always nice to be needed. I have a plan.
What? What was that graphical? Was that just Petra's hair? I don't know. That was weird. Alright.
More fighting.
See, that's way better.
Don't mind getting my hands dirty.
I'm not sure how that works with ground that's on fire and it's raining right now, but you know, because that makes total sense. Altered demonic beast? I guess it's because of
Sally
that
forth!
bit. Interesting.
Put me in there. Hope you're ready.
Well, that would have been useful to someone else. Alright, we got rid of him.
Your death serves my purpose.
Oh yeah. I didn't know. Really?
Once I've
Oh,
decided you're done,
that's a cool
you're
crit.
done.
Okay. That's beside the point right now. What in the world was that?
Hey!
Watch and learn. Slow. Allow me to demonstrate. I must
Get
lead
out
them
of
well.
here. Jeez.
Inconsequential.
Alright. Let's see. Oh, 100% chance of hitting. What? How? Well, that's shenanigans in my opinion. Get out of here.
Why not?
I'll do it.
Thanks for helping.
Because I knew that... Okay. Please get a crit. Okay, we're good. I was gonna say, if this is not gonna end in a crit, then there's gonna be a problem
My
here.
heart burns with pride.
Hold on. Let me turn down that just a tad. Well, that's actually probably more than a tad. Hold on, let me turn that back up. So as far as this is gonna go, is bolting? Yeah, I can just bolt in one of them. There you go. You don't have to worry about it. Linhart. You can seriously just let Hubert up there.
Persevere.
I'm in.
And we can have... Yeah. That doesn't seem... You know what? Let's do this. Oh, really? I didn't notice that. Well, it's more like I just keep clicking.
What's my strategy?
Fine. Hey, let's keep going and keep... Oh, really? Jeez, that's just rude. Alright. You're attacking with recognize. Okay, fine. Yeah, I don't know what you were expecting with that.
I do not tolerate obstacles.
Kamado shield? Oh, dude. You know what? Yeah, we'll send that. Because I think, honestly, that would be best for her. Since she's an armored unit. And, yeah, definitely Dark Spikes.
Did you think I'd let you go?
Is Linhart gonna be just hanging back like that?
How could I be late when I finally have the opportunity to destroy the Fallen One? This rain. It is the lamentation of my mother. Observe. I shall not fail in restoring balance.
Let's do this right.
That's a lot of damage. That totally missed. Thank goodness. So what's her stats? Oh, and she moves too. Oh, fantastic. The Sword of Serios. That's cheap. Really? She has Agni's Arrow, Recover Nosferatu. Okay. She does have counterattack. Advantage. Seeker. What was it? 52 charms, so good grief. Of course she has retribution, because why wouldn't she? Yeah, you guys need to get out. She's kind of in a spot. Oh my gosh, why? Oh, this is not good. Linhart, can you move? Everyone and their brother wants to attack you. Oh no. That is not good.
Thanks.
Do you have rescue? No, you have silence. Oh, I was thinking that. Alright. Getting you out of the way.
I'm impressed. Thank you.
I have a feeling we're gonna need it. You know what? Yeah. Go ahead and do it. Increase your magic. Alright. Okay, at least you're taking the brunt of 2 of those attacks.
Your death serves my
There we
purpose.
go.
What might I achieve with it?
That was fun to watch.
No use. Each battle a victory.
So,
The goddess my regard.
I don't know how this is gonna go, honestly. Oh gosh, she's already moving. And I think I might have to restart it unless something crazy happens. And I get... Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to not restart, but you know, like not be in the way of all that. All right, I don't know how far I'm gonna have to go back, but. I don't know what that one mage down there is doing. That's a weird placement for that. What do you even have? Before I rewind. A giant shell. And you have bolting. Okay, that's why you're all the way down there. I don't disagree with that.
I'm awake.
Maybe it'd be best, honestly, to move Linhardt over here.
Thanks. Why not? I will prevail.
I know that that seems weird, but honestly, that's probably the best bet.
I have a strategy.
More fighting.
We'll show him.
Yeah. Let's go through this
Use
whole
what you
thing
have.
again.
Put me in there. Don't try and stop me.
Sally forth!
Not giving up.
That works. I was like, no. Maybe.
I came out on
It's
top.
weird. Sometimes Abby crits a lot, and sometimes she just doesn't crit. So I don't. There's no reliable way of saying, okay, she's gonna crit this time. So.
Tis no shame in falling before me.
Sexy. Step aside.
He dodged it this time.
Don't expect any sympathy.
Here is something to believe in.
It won't be in vain.
Gotta use your head sometimes.
Yeah, he did that. Torch's bed.
Guess all that.
There we go. That does not kill. So we're gonna just throw it.
I know you want.
Cast bar. Well, that's good. She recovered a gambit use.
I'm getting used to this.
Maybe there.
I'll cut a
Hubert.
bloody path.
I'm in.
For the Empire.
For the fate of Foden.
Wait, what did she do with her shield? Did she throw it up or slam it into the ground? I don't know. Okay. That was weird. Oh. I didn't even check. White magic range +1 too.
What's my strategy?
My bad.
It's over. Another victory.
Alright, where are we? We got the pick. 31. Ow. Thank goodness that didn't hit. Yeah.
One day, the
Alright, well, I'm gonna have him move forward and all that. No, better to actually take one out, honestly. The Luna guy. I think all of them do, but the one that's currently got it equipped.
Her will demands it.
No, you don't have it. Alright. That was a misconception on mine. Which is fine.
No hesitation. I must lead them well.
My concern. Okay. Those are still ways off. Alright. Let's get you... Let's get you over there. It'll take you a while to get there, otherwise. Really?
A great
You know what? I'll just do a swarm to lower the speed. I don't need it being higher. Also, it'd be great if that didn't move, but you know it's going to. That. It'd be great if she didn't move, but you know she's going to.
Your death is not in vain.
That works. Oh, hey. Who had rescue? I know somebody had it. Oh gosh. Oh no, Linhart. You're in trouble. Yeah, we need to do something about what's going on down here now.
How exciting. Battle does...
I have a plan.
Let's leave it at that. Going after her again, just not good. But that is a more pressing problem. I need to take care of all these other characters because they're gonna cause other problems that I need to solve. Oh gosh.
Might makes right.
Why did I split my team up like this?
One step closer to victory.
Alright. Oh gosh, that's not good. I should have saved that. Equip that, please. Don't know why you just want me to put it. Alright. Just use healing focus.
Please, allow me.
I hope this works.
Marvel at
Please
our
hit.
strategy.
Okay, we're good.
A waste of time.
Let's get rid of you so I don't have to worry about you next turn.
Tis no shame in falling before me.
I need you to head down that way.
It is time. Your Majesty, I will avenge your father. You are the one true king, Demitri.
Did you? Why? Why are you doing that?
To do. I will fight by your side until the bitter end. As long as I am with you, this lance of mine will know nothing of defeat.
Why can't you just keep the name to do, please? It's just not cool. Alright.
No use.
1 HP. You gotta. Really? Ah, that's annoying. Well, at least Aegis went off. Because that would have been pretty bad. Alright, we've seen this song and dance multiple times before. Problem is she can't do damage. Alright, fine. We'll trade this in for the Creator Sword. Alright. I only cracked it, I didn't do anything else. Golly, I don't like these anti-magic nonsense people. Golly. It's really annoying, especially when most of your team is magic-based. Oh. I really don't like having to deal with this.
Another's.
Alright.
Don't mind getting my hands dirty.
I think the three of them can take this out. Maybe not this turn, but at least by next turn they should be able to do it.
I'm growing.
Alright, not too bad. That level up kind of stunk. I don't need those bad level ups here near the end. Golly, I need all the level ups I can get. Alright, oh yeah, these pieces of work. Alright. Get out of here.
Tremble before me.
I'm doing this for the win.
I hate this feeling.
I aspire to.
I gotta say, I like that. I like the arrow of Indra.
Impressive.
Works pretty well.
To survive, I will win. Witness frigid pride.
Ah,
Better you
I
than
can
me.
take care of that.
All this violence.
There we go.
For what?
However, that move is gonna be a problem. Let's stun you for a turn. At least I hope that stuns him. Okay. Oh, she's going down there. That's not good. And you're attacking. Thank goodness that didn't. That attack didn't hit. Jeez. That kind of stinks, but thanks for giving Constance a boost. Oh wait, it didn't stun you? What? Well, now I'm glad you did heal yourself twice. Wait, she has a way? Oh, yeah, the Seth Lane. Alright. How about we just do that so we know who's gonna get what?
I may not survive. Now's our chance.
I'm gonna have Linhart healing. I hope this works. If not, this is gonna be bad.
Much needed.
Okay. Get rid of you.
I will restore my house.
I think the bed. Alright, who you hitting? Or trying to hit? Just garbage. Alright, you start heading that way. She needs to be healed.
Well done.
A brave bow. Yeah, you can send the steel bow back. Alright. Can I... No.
Don't let me down.
I need to stop that guy, because if he hits Byleth, this is not gonna be good. Alright, Dedu, why? Why did you do that? Oh my gosh, dude.
I'll give you a hand.
Fine, how about this?
Bring you over this way. No, you guys don't understand. You know what? I don't think it's gonna matter. I think the better idea is to do this, but golly, that damage, I don't know if it's gonna work. Because I know I can't hit here. I can attempt... Yeah, that's not gonna work. I gotta do this. Alright. Really? Petra!
You are all damned, with no hope of salvation. For the sin of insurgency, you shall be consigned to hell!
You know, for that big speech, you missed. Oh.
This could turn the tides.
I know I'm gonna have to rewind. It's just a matter of what's gonna make me rewind. Yeah, 100% chance of hit. Jeez. You know, it wouldn't have happened if Petra crit twice. I know that was kind of asking a little bit too much, but jeez.
Put me in there.
You know what? I'm gonna try this.
We'll show him.
This better work.
I'm gonna use it on this guy.
I will prevail.
More
I
fighting.
just thought of it. You need to be completely dealt with, otherwise that's going to be a problem. Crap. I might have to redo this turn. Alright. We need to get rid of you because you're a problem. I thought I could deal with you, but you're becoming more of a nuisance and a problem than something I can just tolerate.
I'm awake.
Well done. What's my strategy?
Can do this thing.
It's time.
The dumb thing is a lot of it's just very, just so dependent on where everyone's placed. I get that that's the point of a tactics game. So it's just irritating that it's like that finicky right now because I didn't think it would be.
This will really annoy them.
Alright, let's stun you for a turn.
For the Empire.
Cut a bloody path.
Still can't. Alright. You're recover.
A great I will prevail.
Yeah, let's use a Killer Lance. Because that's going to end up doing more damage anyway. Great visual from this side. I get that it's a massive dude, but why have it that close up and why not just zoom out just a tad? You know? Like, have some common sense in that? Alright. Dismount. We're gonna have him punch.
Hope you're ready.
fighting.
Wow. The damage on that. Honestly, Thorin is the best damage. I'm gonna sit there to do it.
I'm in.
And we'll go ahead and dump the steel bow and head back. Alright. Oh gosh, you're chasing after Linhardt, you heartless woman.
Here is something to believe in.
I'm just of course. It's just I'm gonna try and pick him off, and I'm mad.
Let's turn the tables.
For real? You gotta be flipping joking. Oh, for the love. Yeah, unless I can fly down there and beat her. I don't... Yeah, I have to beat her, or at least prevent her from doing anything, and I don't know if I can do that. Wait. What attack could you do? I guess silence?
To do. You fool.
You know, I don't blame you for feeling like that. Oh, come on in.
You should run.
Okay.
Same old, same old.
Well done.
Thankfully, I only need 2 to do that. Alright, this is gonna be a painful thing. Stay here. This is literally the only thing I can do to avoid Linhardt immediately dying. That really upsets me. Golly, dude. What?
is what matters. Shouldn't strain myself.
Yeah, I'm doing that. Unfortunately, I can't get healed within this turn, but I mean, it's better than nothing at this point. Yeah, he's not moving, so we're good. Maybe. Jeez. This is actually tough. What? Oh.
This battle may turn against us if we allow any more of them to transform.
I mean, I don't disagree, dude.
Soldiers have crest stones. We must do away with all of them, and quickly.
You are all damned, with no hope of salvation. For the sin of insurgency, you shall be consigned to hell! To survive, I will win!
Oh, really? So much for Rhea. Jeez.
How can this be?
Petra for the win? She made a joke out of Rhea. Wow.
I lost to that thief? Unacceptable! Watch out, Lady Rhea! Please retreat!
The Church of Serios has fallen back, but we have no such luxury. Everyone, fight for your lives! Victory to Vargas!
I must pull through.
I guess that works.
Sally forth!
I guess if they only actually transform if you get close enough to them. So
'Tis no shame in falling before.
if we can have Candace snipe that guy up there, we might be fine. No, they didn't matter.
This battle may turn against.
Yeah, I know.
You are all damned!
Oh. Well, this is problem. This time that didn't happen. Alright.
There's
Well, that
no
works.
turning back now.
You know what? I'm fine with that. Okay, you're not. Did he actually have a gambit? I don't know, nor do I care at this point. Because he's dead.
All is going to plan.
I desire greatness. I will wield this power with abandon.
Wow, you got two? That seems cheaty. Alright.
Why not?
Let's warp you down there.
I'm awake.
I am nearing my limit.
You got what? Oh, it's steel links.
Appreciate
I know it's not much, but I'm trying to heal more than one person.
What's my strategy?
I once walked this world as Serios, the warrior, and defeated the fell king Nemesis. Now, here I stand, facing one who wields the same sword as he. The fate you have chosen is also the same as his. To die in torment upon my sword, as the very lifeblood you have forsaken spills onto the earth. How can this be?
I mean, I guess that works, because I actually wanted to see what what she would say to Byleth.
I lost to that thief.
Alright.
Watch out,
Check everyone.
Yeah, just get rid of this guy, because he's just gonna be a nuisance.
Witness my power.
I shouldn't strain myself.
Thank you.
Put me in there.
Alright. We got this guy to deal with. She doesn't... Oh, gosh. Okay, she does have one left.
I'll cut a bloody path.
I'm in.
Alright. Not too terribly bad. Okay, there's no more warping.
Thank you. I will prevail.
Need you to fly up. Do a healing focus. Let's get rid of him. We have other enemies to deal with, and he's just a nuisance at this point. Alright, so let's do this. I don't plan on letting this guy live past this turn. So let's see what happens.
You know what to do.
Not too bad. Training bow? Why would I have that in my inventory? Alright.
Fighting.
I'll strike you down.
There we go. She's Master Valkyrie.
I finally made it my own.
Okay, so I believe that's the +6 to resistance when you strike. I forget. It's been a while since I've done it. Since I looked at that specific skill. Yeah, let's just have you take him out.
Did you think I'd let you go? A laughable improvement, but it's something.
I agree, dude. It's not a great improvement, but at least it's an improvement. I mean, for crying out loud, I've had some level ups that make you think, did you actually level up?
I'll return them.
I'm talking about, like, pretty much OG type of stuff. Wait, did you have rescue? You do? Oh my gosh. I could have rescued Linhard. I'm a little bit of a dingus there. Alright, my bad. Oh, no, I'm not doing that.
Oh, thank you.
I knew I had somebody that had it, I just couldn't remember who it was. Oh. Ow. Dude. Good grief. So much for having her fight, because I'm sure there's a conversation between the two of them. How many do I have? I almost just want to do it just to see what the conversation is. Because I'm not doing this path again.
Must you continue to conquer? Continue to kill?
Must you continue to reconquer? Continue to kill in retaliation? I will not stop. There is nothing I would not sacrifice to cut a path to Fodlan's new dawn.
Enough of this madness! This future of yours is built on a foundation of corpses and tears!
I'm satisfied with that. I know I have to restart. It's just, I'm satisfied with hearing that, because that was actually something.
My teacher.
What's my strategy?
That was just something that I wanted to say. Good grief, dude. Alright.
Why did you choose Edelgard, Professor? Why did you choose to walk this savage, bloody path? I cannot shake this feeling of regret. Regret that I must kill you now.
Really? With 86% chance of crit, you did not crit. Byleth, what's wrong with you? Well, I guess with that whole theater previously. I'm sorry.
Continue to kill?
Must you continue to reconquer? Continue to kill in retaliation? I will not stop. There is nothing I would not sacrifice to cut a path to Fodlan's new dawn.
Enough of this madness! This future of yours is built on a foundation of corpses and tears! No, not yet. I can't die just yet.
Dude. I'm sorry. Man. Yeah, this is the path that makes you feel bad for everything you're doing. Oh, gosh. Alright. Candace. Oh, Candace. Again, why did I keep calling her that? Her name is Constance. Oh, it's been a day. Alright.
Edelgard, you... I will kill you. You will know the regret of my father, who was killed for you. Of my stepmother, who was slain by your own daughter. You will bow your head before all of the lives you trampled for your ideals. Before you die in misery.
Your obsession with me is appalling. If you were a normal human, you would most certainly have died already. Farewell, King of Delusion. If only we were born in a time of peace, you might have lived a joyful life as a benevolent ruler.
To the fires of eternity with you, El.
Lady Rhea, King Demitri has fallen in battle. The kingdom's army has retreated. It is impossible to preserve the front line.
Everyone withdraw immediately. Fall back to Ferdiad. The goddess is watching over us. If we hold strong, we will surely be saved.
Understood. Retreat!
Why do you insist on being such a loathsome obstacle? You stole my mother's heart and wield the sword of the Creator, just like that savage King Nemesis. I swear, with these very hands, I will take her back. Until then, wait for me, dear mother.
Rhea. She is our enemy, but I must admit that she plays her cards magnificently.
You mean using the goddess's name in order to boost morale?
That's true, but she also shows great skill in devising her tactics. Using the bewildered Kingdom army as a shield, while she and the knights retreated. If they ran all the way back to Ferdiad, it will be very difficult to pursue them. Yes, together we'll end this once and for all. For all the lives lost in battle, by our allies and foes alike. And for Demitri as well. Yes, the thirst for revenge that imprisoned him was the result of my uncle's strategy. He believed that I was the cause of everything, and he lost sight of his path as king. There was nothing I could do to save him, and so, the very least I could do was... No. The Edelgard who shed tears died many years ago. Everything that's happened, it's all just part of the ebb and flow of history. The tragedy of Dusker, our days at the Academy, Father's death, and the 5 years you were gone. After all of that, at long last, we're here, at this point in time. I hope you'll stay by my side until the very end. It's time for humanity to take this world back.
Okay. Interesting. There's a couple things I want to say about that. From what Rhea was saying, it seemed like, and I'm not entirely sure, but from what it seemed like is Nemesis had the exact same thing happen to him as Byleth has had happen to him. Just from kind of the way she was talking. Not in the sense... I guess back then the crest stone was in there, so it makes... in the sword, so it makes sense. But I don't know, the way she was kind of talking about it made it seem like something else was going on there. But that was weird. But also, it kind of just seems like with Edelgard talking about what happened with the king and everything, it wasn't her. And it was actually Arundel, or was someone dressed up in that suit? I don't know. That's the thing. I'm left with so many questions, and I know I will never get those answers because of I know what the last path actually is, and it doesn't go to any detail about it. That I have problems with it. I really do. Gosh, it almost seems like it because this seems like there was supposed to be more going on than there actually was. I could keep going, but I'll save that until after we do this last chapter. So, I've got a whole thing about my thoughts on this part. So, we'll save that for the credit roll bit, but we'll finish this off, this path off specifically, in the next one. See you guys then.